8-bit invaders! Exclamation point! And they're fine, and they were playing another 8-bit armies, or another 8-bit armies game. This time the third one of the, I guess, trilogy now, maybe more. And this one, as you can probably easily guess, it revolves around sci-fi as opposed to 8-bit Hordes, which was fantasy, a Warcraft RTS style game, and 8-bit armies, the first one being a Command&Conquer style game. Whereas 8-bit Invaders is more of a StarCraft style of game. But that is all I know. I've steered away from a lot of 8-bit Invaders information, so all I know is it's an 8-bit armies game, and it has sci-fi, and it's basically it basically has a sci-fi setting. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's two factions. Could be wrong though. And as you saw down here, if you get all 10 stars for yes. December 16th, players will... Okay, basically I beat all the co-op missions on, what, 3 stars? Oh no, you just need 1 star in each co-op mission. Alright, got it. That's actually not a bad thing. Now, if you already... Now, 8-bit Invaders actually came out the 16th of December 2016 for the price of $19.99 US, with the opening week sale going on to January 2nd, 2016 or 2017. And it's on sale for $14.99. Now I can also buy the collection, which is $29.93, which is all the games and DLC, including soundtracks, as well as off sale. It's going to be $65.93 US. Now you can also buy just the 3 main games. That is $49.97 regular, to $22.55 on sale. All good prices on the sale. However, if you already have any one of the games, about 8-bit armies, 8-bit hordes, you actually get discounted that game. Like for instance, I already have 8-bit armies and 8-bit hordes. I got this. The price of the bundle for me was $10 some odd cents US. So if you're interested in this game and you already have the others, I would advise you to do it very quickly. Now, the games do go on sale very often. Okay, they go on sale every so often for good prices around that. But if you're interested in 8-bit Invaders and already have the previous 2 games, I would say get it now. As well as the bundles are also nice to have if you have neither, or if you have none of the 3. But now going on to what the game is. The game is a classic RTS using more or less Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun style, everything. 8-bit armies and 8-bit hordes are a bit on the simpler side, unfortunately, a bit on the more light side of RTSs, but they're still fun and they're still good for the price. Now, you may be wondering, now, 8-bit armies came out last year, actually. They may be wondering why do they have a 3rd game. Now, Scratch came out this year, April, and then Hordes came out in between this and that one, which is, by the way, I got playlists on both of the 8-bit armies factions campaign, as well as gameplay videos for both 8-bit armies and 8-bit hordes. I'll link in the description to them. 8-bit hordes came out August 2016. So you may be wondering why did they release 3 games instead of just releasing just tons of DLC or free updating the first game? Well, the reason why I believe it's so is because, again, the games are meant to appeal nostalgically to various audiences. 8-bit armies, obviously Command & Conquer. 8-bit hordes, obviously Warcraft and other fantasy games. Other fantasy RTS that are classics from like the 90s, early 90s. And Invaders is sci-fi. Now, why don't they have now they have a good price on the campaign for the extra army and 8-bit armies. I believe it's like $2. It's nothing much. But You may be asking, I'm looking up right now, but you may be asking why they don't just do that with 8-bit armies. I mean, with 8-bit hordes and invaders. They never really said why they're doing it this way, but this is what I believe. I believe the reason why they separated them into different games, despite them being the exact same game, just with different units and factions and settings, is because if, for instance, you like the site, you like for instance, you like Warcraft, and you want a new game that is like Warcraft, but you do not want a new game that is like Command and Conquer. Basically, you just want 8-bit hordes. You just want the 2 armies of 8-bit hordes with the maps instead of 8-bit armies. Now, if 8-bit hordes was DLC, what you would do is you have to buy 8-bit hordes armies, $2 to $9 each, with their campaigns, as well as the $14, $19 of their base game. Whereas this way, with 8-bit hordes, you just pay $14 or $19, and that's that. And you can easily play with. Basically, you can easily play with we can easily play multiplayer with the other games because all the factions, despite being different settings, completely different settings, are all 1% compatible with each other. Now, remember, this is not a real-time tactical game. This is not a simulator RTS. It's not, like the swords and shields of 8-bit hordes actually do damage to the tanks of 8-bit armies. It's because they're just balanced like that. They do the same amount of damage, and they just have different methods of doing damage. Like running up and hitting something. Yeah, 8-bit Guardians. The campaign pack was $3.99. By the way, I do love these games, even though it is a bit multiverse. What's that? What multiverse campaign? You want to watch your sword and switch being able to play? Sure. Oh. Sure. Fine. KB that way. Is this... Wait. Is this... No way. They did not. Is this a conquest game mode? Very rare that games do this outside of RT. Actually, it's just very rare for games to do this. Basically, I'm trying to take control of the field with my team, right? I'm trying to take over the entire map, right? The walls between dimensions are beginning to collapse. Enemy soldiers are taking advantage of the calamity by invading other dimensions. Take control of each area to become a stabilizing force for good. Yeah, you're supposed to own the entire map. I love these. The only game in which the main mode was this, I would say, would be Tom Clancy's War. However, there have been games with game modes like this, like Command & Conquer 3 King's Wrath had a conquest game mode like this, although it wasn't taking over sectors as opposed to just being limited to landmass, basically just being limited to the Earth. You got what do you call it? Galaxy at War, Empire at War, yeah, Empire at War. The Star Wars RTS that came out a couple of years ago. That also had a conquest game mode, which was the main mode of the game. That was amazing. And I'm glad that they have it in this. All right, glad that I actually clicked on that. I was gonna click on options actually. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, 8-bit armies actually, the price for 8-bit armies is now $14.99. Yeah, that didn't raise. This is a slightly higher price, I guess, because of the because of the multiverse mode. But yeah. All right, what do we got? Okay, there's multiverse fog as well. Graphics. Max it out. You did not max it out. Turn off VSync, don't need it. I just got a new graphics card, by the way, which is going to be completely overkill for the game. And then 60 hertz. Alright. Alright, so let's go. And by the way, if you have 8-bit armies, 8-bit hordes, 8-bit invaders, you can use any of those armies in any of those games together. As in, like, let's say I already did, but I did an 8-bit armies. I basically used the 8-bit armies factions, the Guardians and the Renegades, versus the 8-bit Hordes factions on 8-bit armies maps in 8-bit armies. You could probably just assume this. I assume so. I know you can. I'm just leaving some room of doubt in case you can't. But anyway. Okay, let's do game manual. Don't want to look at that, but I'm going to look at it anyway to see what it is. Oh, it's nice and fancy this time. I want the tutorial to explain what in the world's going on. Marines and Crainoids. Marines have an alien gun. Marines have armor not too, armor reminiscent of obviously Starcraft and obviously Warhammer. Yeah, and they're called Marines too. Tutorial, please. Tutorial. Play a tutorial to learn basics of Invaders. Now, so far the tutorials have been exactly the same to each other, but I still want to humor it. Also, another reason why I want to do the 8-bit Invaders tutorial is because I'm going to be doing anyway for the campaign. Because I will probably be doing a campaign series of this. And also, I don't know their power resource. I assume it's just power, but if they have any quirks, I want to know about them. Officer workers, I think. Ooh, I'm seeing some cool stuff down there. Do these guys get Uber units? Actually, that's all cute looking. So it takes power crystals and melts and grinds them up into some fluid, alright? Yes, be fluid. For the simple fact that every other faction uses a fluid resource. Despite how ridiculous it may or may not be. Alright, does it fit? Not really.
Constructing.
Oh, yes, I'll also mention that both 8-bit Hordes and 8-bit armies have a free voice pack DLC for their units, which we're going to look at in this video as well, since I neglected to do it earlier with those games, because I was having graphic card issues. It was making both my monitors go out, and I had to restart the computer every single time.
Barracks complete.
Alright. This is going to take a little bit longer to make. Or these guys take a little bit longer to recruit. Do these guys have voices? We're going to find out. Yeah, that's good advice. This is very old RTSs in which basically you build multiple buildings to come out, and everyone comes out one. I actually, despite me playing hours upon hours upon hundreds of hours upon thousands of hours of Command&Conquer, Campiagn, Sun, I never really noticed that until recently, actually. So yeah, power. How about put it right there?
Constructing.
Every marine structure uses power. I thought I said every marine uses power. What are the marines? General towns or what? General towns of the future?
Power plant complete.
Alright.
Reporting.
They got voices now, alright.
Moving out. Moving.
Here she is. Oh well. How about let's move. Oh, that's appeared on the screen.
Ready for orders. On it. Engaging.
Whoa. Very touchy, the screen sensitivity. Oh, the plasma blasters.
Mission complete.
Oh, new victory screen. Victory! Yeah! Thank you! Our leader is on the planet. Alright, so we can do the Crainoids tutorial, but no, we're going straight into Skirmish. Alright, what we got? What we got? See, you already have the classic maps, or the other game's maps. Oh yeah, oh wow, they got integrated workshop now. Before they had workshop for a little bit, but now they have it officially. Oh, notice on the right, it shows you what game the map is from. As you can see, 8-bit Invaders, 8-bit Armies, and Hordes. I wish I can sort through the maps though, show only 8-bit Invader maps. Oh, Aqua Base, ooh. It's 4-player though. I'll save Aqua Base for... No, I wouldn't fail on that. Because what I plan on doing is I want to do 2 other skirmishes after this. I want to do a skirmish in which it is 8-bit Armies, Hordes, and Invaders. Armies teamed up on a free-for-all map, or on a 6-player map, which 2 of each team, or 2 on each team, but just basically fighting each other. And another one where I put all the good guy factions, so that'd be 3 on the team, onto 1 map. And basically I have Marines, Guardians, I think Paladins on one side and the rest on the other, which I think would be interesting. But let's do Alien Atoll. How about that? I think default. Enable super weapons, of course. Not that bad. I'm not the Crainoids. Don't ever. Yeah, okay. Lightbringers are the good guys and Hordes. There's 4 more the bad guys in Hordes. Guardians are the quote good guys in Hordes, and Renegades are the quote bad guys in Hordes. They're both Guardians and Renegades are both good guys. I just call it that for the sake of fighting them. Crainoids are the bad guys in this, and Marines are the good guys. Of course, when we blue, not that blue though, this blue, yeah. And since you guys like the screen, you get to be purple. Oh well, the map now shows you by color who's where. That's nice. Actually, you know what? You guys gotta be pink. Nah, I'm not gonna make it pink. I'm gonna be cruel. Alright, well, let's start. Alien Atoll. So what's an island? That is alien. Alright, here we go. Who are you?
Wings ready.
Yeah, it's for a voice too. That's cool.
Scouting.
Location
Oh, you're a
confirmed.
scout. Alright, we need build. What do we got? Drone works. Oh, this is tough too. I knew this was gonna happen. Should build a drone works.
Constructing.
Holster it. Okay, we need the drone works build turrets. Alright, that's a good call. Oh, let's turn notification voice on. And you can actually turn off when you can turn off audio off screen. That's cool. At least I think that's what that does. Oh snap! I was going to turn on the sensitivity of my mouse, but there's no such thing. And my mouse, by the way, I'm using it at 4,000 DPI. I can go up to 8,200. So yeah.
Ready for orders.
Drone works complete.
Alright, build turrets. You are good against all around targets. Alright, put turrets down.
Constructing.
Okay, they got things that are like just the coils, prism turrets from Command&Conquer Alert. Which makes sense. Yeah, these guys get the more sci-fi of the Command&Conquer stuff. Even though there's no real sci-fi Command&Conquer.
Turret complete.
Aside from Command&Conquer 4. Okay, aside from Command&Conquer, Campiagn, Sun and up. But no. Yeah, power plant.
Constructing.
Maybe then it's near future. Not real crazy sci-fi stuff. Even though this building reminds me of the airfield from Red Alert 2, the Allied airfield, this building actually reminds me of the base, the Halo Wars UN base, or US Pacific. Well, get this.
Power plant complete.
The UNSC base. I actually get some harvesters as well. We can produce harvesters from what? Because we were able to do that regardless. Resource enhancer. Increase this collection rate of all harvesters. Oh yes, please. Or that right here.
Constructing.
Oh, I just realized our harvesters don't need to come back to base, do they?
There you. Yep. What you want?
They just sit there refining resources on their own. That is awesome. That is like, oh, get you guys on the field. I like you. Or the drones. That is like Yuri's mining units. They just went to places and the little slaves get out, they mine a little bit, put it back in the thing. And I believe GLA has it in Command&Conquer Generals. Is there over? I think one of the factions do. Although I think it's a mod. I think it was like Shockwave that one of the factions got that building.
Resource enhancer complete.
All right. So yeah, these guys don't need that many harvesters. I knew why I had a separate system of some type. Yeah, the harvesters are very expensive, and they build from the main building. So yeah, they don't need that many because they can have a harvester on every field, and they have to because it's just like Command&Conquer Real Alert 3. They have to stick to a field because it doesn't work any other way. All right, we need barracks. Put it right there for right now.
Constructing.
So that is actually pretty nice. I'm loving these guys already. I knew I was going to love Invaders. The reason why I didn't play it earlier is because I just, I was not feeling well and I had so many other things to take care of, and also I had the graphics card issue. What are you? Harpy, oh. Ooh, wait.
Commander.
Is that a jetpack?
Moving to location.
That is a jetpack. Although it works like it does in StarCraft. I'm disappointed. I was hoping they would be like the,
Moving out.
I was hoping they would be like the, what was it? Yeah, the jump jet infantry from Command&Conquer Campiagn Sun, where they walk a little bit, then they fly. But this works. I mean, that's a hard thing to implement. This isn't.
Standing by.
And also very reminiscent. Also reminiscent of Dawn of War, which is Warhammer 40K, which is what StarCraft is more or less based on, and as well as the fantasy is what Bethesda stuff, or not Bethesda, but Blizzard stuff is based on anyway. Alright, strike. Fast. Oh, fast scout, anti-air flying unit. Alright, that's what these are. Marine, basic infantry unit. Just get them to these, because why not? Get them the money. Gremlin. Autonomously repairs allied units. Repair an area when the allied unit has no offensive attack. Oh yes. I like these guys already. Alright, let's get that factory. This probably produce tanks.
Constructing. Harvester under attack.
That's a lot of bad guys. You didn't seem to carry these under attack. Alright, we need lots of guys, and we need them now.
Ready.
I need more men.
Gun ready.
Heavy factory complete.
Get there and repair stuff. Alright, what can I make here? Ogre. A walking chain gun, it would appear. Negotiate between civilian structures, can fire while moving. What? Heavy cannon mechanized unit. Alright, sure. I'm pretty sure the stats are new. Make tons of these. We're going to need them. That's silly Crainoids. Not calicoids. Crainoids. Why Crainoids? Probably because they're made out of head. Maybe because they're made out of brain. Research lab? Sure. Oh, almost stop power. That'd be bad. Looking generator. Oh, like nod. Yeah, this is the. Oh, great. So they can poison stuff. So this faction is the later on. You need to grab that. Is the later on GDI is the later on GDI.
Infantry crate.
Okay.
Starting.
Cannon ready.
Basically, later on GDI, Starcraft, you get the idea. Whereas the Renegade faction are the early GDI. Oh, they can make our stuff go invisible.
Reporting.
Oh, that's gonna suck for them. I love these guys. Get to the
Ready
front.
to go.
But they're so expensive. I like the expensive guys though. Can I get another power plant?
Constructing.
Alright, so they can only see these guys.
Orders, sir.
Okay, move on.
Have gun will travel.
Power plant complete.
With all our guys we have everywhere with the with this building, it's bringing the
Ready
same.
for orders. Move.
Alright, so they can make money as well as spend money. I like this. I love these guys. I love them. I love them so much. I like the Guardians. I like the Renegades. I like the Lightbringers. I love these guys. Yeah, I should get a cookie generator. I never used it in Command and Conquer, but
Constructing.
why not? Oh, yes, the Titan Bay. Yes, the pad, just like in Command and Conquer 3
Harvester
Terrain
under
Wars.
attack.
I love these guys. I love them. I love them. I mean, we were going to do the Crainoids alike. We're going to find them first, find some more. I keep buying them until we figure out what they are. Because I'm not going to play these. I'm not going to play those jerks. They don't know what they have done to us, but I don't want to play them.
Harvester under attack.
Oh, flying thing. Flying thing's dead.
Harvester destroyed.
Oh, great. And he sends some flying machines or some strikes and some ogres to take care of the
Cloaking
guys.
generator complete. Harvester under attack.
Oh, it's looking at building? Oh, it's in the building. Okay. Yep, that building up.
Constructing.
Silly aliens being aliens. Everyone go attack something.
Harvester destroyed.
Yeah, guys, start attacking.
Pulse turret complete.
Alright. I should get a research lab.
Constructing.
Actually, fall back a bit for our defenses to actually do something. Well, actually, you didn't lose anyone. I don't think.
Cannon ready.
You fall back. Oh, okay. Get in the field, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Also, researchers.
Repairing. Pulse turret under attack.
And I get more anti-flying things. What do you do? Fido! Invisible deployable ordnance. Mobile enemy machine on this deploy when you fire. Oh, okay.
Ready to go.
Research lab complete.
Drat. I
Low
need that.
power.
Power plant. Where play is that?
Pulse turret destroyed. Constructing.
Hold on for a little bit. Okay, they got that. What are those? I don't care where they are. Shoot them. Aliens. If you don't know what an alien is, you just shoot it till it's dead.
Yes, Commander. Moving out. Moving.
Get the power plant up. That's time.
Power plant
Power plant
complete.
is up. Oh, these guys aren't easy to fight, but we got tons of guys.
What's up?
You guys don't need to go anywhere, actually. Oh, tanks, Gordon! We got a mammoth tank. Get a mammoth tank. I don't care. I don't care. Give me a mammoth tank. They're cheap though. Oh, and you seem awesome. And you are. We need anti-air. I'm assuming you're anti-air in the core. We're having fun. Get the Titan Bay. We need to just crush some people.
Constructing.
Teach them the might of the Marines. Yeah.
Tank ready. Ready to go.
What hovers?
On the move.
Yes, every good sci-fi, every good RTS faction needs, or every good RTS faction with tanks need a double-barrel tank of death.
Moving out.
Oh, the voice, by the way. Your unit.
Have gun will travel. On the move.
Got it.
Oh, you. You didn't defeat it. Everyone, get over there and spread out a little bit.
Yes, Commander.
Titan Bay complete.
That bay uses power.
Low power.
I know. I think it's so expensive, these guys.
Constructing.
Yes, suck R, everyone at once. Tank.
Orders, sir.
Hey,
Power plant complete.
Go over there. Let's see if they care if you go over there.
Yep.
Actually, go over there. They probably won't care about this one if they
Getting it done.
if there's stuff next to it. We need Titans.
Harvester under attack.
Sure. What does that do? Okay, increases the speed, but increases the unit speed and. Oh, there's no shield though. All right. Do we just automatically get a Titan with the Titan
Harvester
Factory?
under attack.
Look at this madness.
Harvester under attack.
That's a lot of guys outside our
On
base.
the way. Yes, sir.
Say go say hello.
Harvester destroyed.
Oh yeah, these are the invisible guys.
Harvester under attack.
Yeah, I guess the Titans are the screw weapons for this faction. Just get in the middle.
Harvester under attack.
Make them fight. Make
Harvester
them suck the
destroyed.
might of us. The Marines.
Watch 'em burn. Bring in the pain.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should make them a little green man. Oh, okay, they have the same guys as us. They suck on stuff. They just sit there mining the thing with their guy that suck on it. Yeah, I should make these guys green. You know, be like the little green men. Well, purple's not a bad color for them.
Yep.
What you want?
Go grab that.
Get pants on.
Tank ready.
Get to the field.
On the move.
Got my time yet? No. I'll keep building these. I keep building these. I'm pretty sure they can fight air. Now, I'm pretty sure if you want to actually be... I'm pretty sure what you should be doing is, instead of just blindly expanding your mining, like I did, which is great for getting a lot of money early game, it's bad when the player... when the enemy... when your opponent actually realizes what you're doing, and takes all the points, but if they don't do that, you're good. But you can just pair them up with the
Harvester under
Fidos.
attack.
And it'll just be covering your mining operationals.
Moving out. Yes, Commander.
Wipe it out. I like these guys. I like these guys a lot. I love these guys. Almost got the Titan. Oh yeah, see my two open indicator saying 20 seconds. That's kind of down to 20 seconds. Yeah, that's when you build your
Harvester
when you
under
build
attack.
your Titan mega carrier, you don't buy the Titan. It doesn't make the Titan. Titan comes with it. Everyone go
Orders,
kill that.
sir. Plasma charging. Fire.
Yeah, they do have plasma guns.
Watch 'em burn. Bring in the pain.
Get that. Sorry. I'm using a very high DPI mouse for this game. It's not big. It's just not that big. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah.
Got it.
I love the music, by the way. You always, if you like game soundtracks, you always want to get soundtracks for this, for the 8-bit army games. Oh, there is the Titan.
Missiles ready. Move this way.
I go that way, yes.
Weapon ready. Moving out.
Let's see what guns he has.
No roads needed.
Plasma gun, I guess rail guns, or just projectile-based weaponry.
Slow
and missiles.
Steady. Yeah. I'll get there.
Oh, I see. Shield of the gray bar, health is the green one. Alright.
On the move. Moving out. No roads needed.
No. Actually, stomaching these. We got enough anti-air as it is. Yeah, make more of these, make more of these. We can cloak our guys. How big is the cloaking range? Not too big. Alright, and get some Fidos for guarding our defenses. And let's just walk into the enemy base. Marines can fire against air. No, that's a laser. Oh, buddy, what's the guy thinking? Ah, I see why this guy's a super weapon now. I get it. I understand. I concur that it is a super weapon. Wait, what's my other defense building? Flight turret. All right, my flight cannon.
Constructing.
Move to their base. Oh look, they were waiting to come. They were waiting to us on their base, but they were so silly. Just go.
Black cannon complete.
Oh, these guys are far on the move, more or less. Oh, I love these guys. Oh, but they're toxins.
Slow and steady. I'll get there. On the move. Let's
Who's this guy?
kill bugs. Moving out.
Get
Is
that thing.
all? No roads needed.
I can have. I cannot. Can I have? Well, can I have 2 titans, please?
Constructing.
Am I going to have 2 titans? How's the progress?
Something needs
Let's
killing.
set outside the base. Can I have 2 titans, please? I mean, like, is that too much asking 2 titans?
Ready to go.
I mean, that's been limited on super weapons so far. We just need 2 on that. They haven't took that yet, so I won't worry about it. Due to... Grab that. Is it out? It is indeed out. Ooh. Okay, these guys also really drain the resources fast.
Rolling out.
Fall back to base then.
Getting your cash.
Titan Bay complete. Low power.
Yeah, power plant. We'll see if we can make more titans. Or will that make them? Or will that just make them faster? We're gonna find out.
Ready. Slow and steady.
Unless, of course, we wipe out the enemy base first. I like the scenery on this map too.
On the move.
We finally found the enemy base. Where's
Power
the Titan?
plant complete.
Did I just try to fail? No, that's Marine.
Ready.
Marine, be
On
smart.
it.
Are we building Titan? No, we might just build Titans faster.
Weapon ready.
I think they ran dry of money.
Moving out.
Alright, so be warned, the 8-bit Invaders armies,
I
they
can
just,
do that.
they use lots of money fast. Yeah, run the Titan. I mean, why do people fight me anymore? Why? Why? You didn't see they're going to lose? So they ran out of money? Well, they just can't fight this army? Oh, wow. Wow, the Titan. Just get moving. Oh, they're twin laser guns is what these mammoth tank lookalikes have. What are they actually called? Hordes, alright. Now focus on that. Okay, so Crainoids like having all the buildings right next to each other. That's good to know. Alright, let's just be a jerk. Cloak everybody. That just moves me, so we don't really need that. Although that'd be useful for going towards enemy base or running away from it.
Needs killing.
Indeed, there's a lot of things that need killing actually. Apparently that's the Crainoids power plant or something.
Ready.
Just get moving. Oh look, I defeated the turret. this Titan. Let's pull up these. Into the RPs as well, why not?
Weapon ready.
That's a win. We win.
Purple player eliminated.
Wow.
Mission complete.
Yeah. Victory, yeah. Thank you, but our leader's on another planet. And if you don't know, if you don't know, that's a meme that was started with the original Super Mario Brothers, in which Toad would say, once you clear the castle, that your princess, referring to Princess Peach, is in another castle, which you won't get to her till the very end of the game, which is, I don't know, which is like a good dozen worlds after the first one, so yeah. Yeah, oh, that was just... I mean, still I lose. I lost 42 units out of the 100 I built. Yeah, these factions, because they seem to be very similar, these factions seem to be, basically, they get tons of money if you let them get tons of money. Because unlike the other factions in which you have to send out a harvester to go from their base to the resource point, these guys on the other hand, they just attach harvesters to the resource point. That's good and bad. It's good because you can very easily do what I did, which is just expand out and immediately get everything. It's bad because then we can go and we can have an easier time destroying them, because unlike a normal harvester, which you have to chase the harvester all the way back to your base, which you can repair the harvester at your base when it gets back. These guys you have to have these guys you have to make expansion bases. You have to make expansion bases just like in Command&Conquer. So yeah, which actually I like, because against the AI who is too dumb to actually go searching for your harvesters, you can very easily just spam them early game, get tons of money, grab all the Tiberium, or grab all the power crystals before they can get it and win, like I did. But in a normal game, you probably want to just save you probably want to, if you think you can afford to send your harvesters out. Here, let's look at co-op campaign real quick. It's just like the other one. And then multiplayer. Who's playing? One person is playing with full maps, alright. Or a full, 8 versus player match, and it's full. But yeah, so what you would want to do is, maybe you want to do what I did early on to get lots of money real quick. I don't care if your units die, or pull them back if they start getting shot at. If you have enough money to spend, of course. Which you probably do. I mean, you can just make tons of Marines to guard your. You can just make tons of Marines to guard your base. Yeah, but overall, I was more or less waiting for this one to come out. I was waiting for 8-bit armies to come out. I mean, I was waiting for 8-bit invaders to come out. Ever since I saw 8-bit armies, I thought 8-bit armies was cool. I still think it's great. I still think it's a great way to get into RTSs, or just to play a quick match every now and then. But even Invaders, I love the factions much better. Now, what's next? Now, with 8-bit Invaders, I will definitely be doing the campaign, and I'll definitely be trying multiverse. But next video, you'll probably see that has 8-bit Invaders in it. I'm gonna do, let's go to Skirmish real quick and just make it. I'm pretty sure it says. I'm going to do. Well, you can have Aviate. Yes. Other maps too, man. Again, these are the StarCraft / Command&Conquer 2 Tiberian Sun and Up factions of Command&Conquer, mostly Command&Conquer 4. Alright, so we need 6 at the very least. I'll take the dungeon. Add AI. First off, we need Marines and Calicoids on one team. These guys be purple again. And then another team we're going to do Renegades and Guardians. Renegades. I'm going to make them light blue. I'm going to be normal blue for my normal color. The Guardians of our course gold as a primarily GDI. And then for the third team we're going to do Lightbringers and Diswam. Team 2. Oh wait, we're all on the same side of the map. That's not gonna fly. And then team 3. But you guys are Lightbringers. Actually, your Renegades can be green. Lightbringers, you're blue. Actually, Lightbringers can just be white and black, because why not? Alright, we'll go back and switch a map. We need something with more circle in it. So we need I need to count again, sorry, I didn't mean I should have counted. So yeah, 6v6 is good. Yeah, 6v6, 2 on each team, yeah. Sorry, I did math in my head. Alright. So we need 6v6. So let's do the space, or let's do the space platform. Now for the first match, for the first match, I want to go, hold on one side again. I want to go Invaders match, or Invader map. Well, you get the idea. I'll basically take the factions from both games put on the same team versus the other two teams of the same, and then we'll see what happens. And then after that, I'm going to do a video in which I do who should I do? Because Renegades aren't exactly the bad guys, are they? They can be the bad guys if you want them to be, but they're not exactly the bad guys. Renegades, Guardians, Lightbringers, Marines, that's 4 versus 2 Livestorm and Crainoids. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do Renegades as bad guys, because, I mean, in 8-bit armies, they're both the good guys, and they're both the good guys and the bad guys, because there was no second faction, when 8-bit armies first released, so I could technically do Renegades on both teams. I could do that. We'll see. We'll see what I do for the second gameplay video, or the third one. But for this one, but for the second one, is going to be the games fighting each other. All right. So yep, that'll be it for this video. And what do I think of 8-bit Army Invaders? Oh, is it amazing? Yeah. So yeah, it's priced a little bit more expensive than the other games. But not only do you get the game, 2 factions, 2 campaigns, and a co-op campaign, you also get new game mode multiverse. So yeah, it's definitely worth $19.99, and it's totally worth getting it in the bundle. Whether you have whether you have the other 2 games or not, it's definitely worth getting in the bundle. Because other games are also worth it. Alright, and the armies themselves are amazing. I love them. They're my favorite factions of the 8-bit series or the 8-bit army series so far. Because, oh my, I love them so much. I mean, I love the Guardians before these guys. I still like the Guardians a lot. I still like the Renegades a lot. The Lightbringers are cool, but these guys just blow it away from me. Oh, this was the 8-bit. When I saw 8-bit armies and thought, you know what? If it comes with one faction, they might do more factions as CLC. I thought to myself, why not do a medieval faction, or a fantasy faction? Because that'd be funny going against because that would be funny going against modern day units. Then I thought, what would be even funnier? Modern day units or fantasy units going against sci-fi units, and how awesome and how much I like sci-fi, it'd be awesome. And they finally did it. And they did it 1 year too, which take it how you will. Do you like it when? Do you like it how the developers basically just made 3 games with different settings and different factions, because I mean they're still worth it. I mean they're still worth the price, full price for each of them. Less worth it then, but paying full price for each of the games is worth it because the DLC, what we've seen in 8-bit armies, makes it so having 2 factions, having all the maps, makes it so it is worth it. Or, I mean, the maps are free and the factions in multiplayer are free, but the campaigns are the expensive part. So it would be worth it otherwise. But it's nice that they have the DLC, nice that they have the bundling. And again, they could have done this all through free DLC, but they should have done it. But the way they have done it, makes up for it. Alright, by the way, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching on this video. It means a lot to me. Also, you know, if you need to leave comments, tell me what you're doing, tell me if you're interested for the series or anything I'll play. 8-bit invaders in general, no tips, news, comments, or free no tip. Also, I do have a Twitter, which I tweet out channel updates, as well as news of games and we're doing content like 8-bit armies and like the 8-bit army games, as well as other RTS games. And finally, if you have a question about this, and finally, if you like me to play your game mod or interested in doing a co-op with me, I do have a business email which you can contact me on. And if you like to send me a key for your game, I do have an account on Keymailer, where I use my YouTube channel name, and yeah, and also you can use private message. You can use YouTube private message if you prefer. And finally, if you have a question about this video suggestion for the series, or if you want me to make a series on this game right now, which I will definitely make a series of the Marines campaign and multiverse for Marines, but we'll see what I do. I can still ask for it, because I'll probably do it. I mean, 8-bit Hordes was a definitely, you have to tell me to do it, or else I probably won't do it thing. Like, I never done an 8-bit Hordes campaign, or I haven't done the 8-bit Hordes campaign in a series yet. But I did do 8-bit armies, both 8-bit army flat and 8-bit armies and 8-bit armies Guardians campaigns. And I'll probably do this one. Alright, by the way, so yep, that's it for this video, and I guess see you in a second.